The varsity were the ones that were practicing right next to the field. They started at 6, they go till 7:30 or 8.
The field, Valley City and Jamestown. And the short kick, Blue Jays will have it out across the 35 and about the 38-yard line. So that's where the Blue Jay offense, the junior varsity, will come out first and 10. And they will be at their own 30, that's where they're going to mark it down, 33-yard line. First and 10 for the Jays in this junior varsity matchup Thomas Newman, a quarterback, the junior. He'll bring him up the line of scrimmage. He's got 3 receivers here to the near side. One split out wide to the far side. From the 33-yard line. Man in motion. Newman gives it second back through. On the carry out across the 45 and out to the 47-yard line. That'll be a pickup. Just a yard shy of the first down. It'll be second down and 1. And I apologize, I do not have my JV roster for Jamestown. So we're going to see some kids that are not on the varsity roster that are out there playing here. And I apologize, I'll do the best I can. And Newman at quarterback in that pistol formation from the 47 on second and 1. Movement on the line. Boy, both moved. First the defensive end moved, and then the wide receiver moved. And they're going to do encroachment against Valley City, I think. Same officiating crew. And they are going to mark it off 5 yards against Valley City. So the encroachment against the Highliners. We'll move it up 5 yards. It'll be first and 10 for Jamestown at the Highliner 48. Line of scrimmage in Valley City territory in the far hash from the 48. .845, just getting things started here in quarter number 1. No score. Newman in the pistol. High snap over his head, and Newman goes back and retreats. He's got it. Now he's going to try to run. Gets away from McPartland, and then the rest of the Highliners come and bring him down. Hunter Undum, I think, was one of the Highliners there defensively after that high snap. It's going to be a loss all the way back to the 31-yard line. So that is a 21-yard loss off the bad snap. And it will be second down and 31 from the 31-yard line. They need to get to the Highliner 38 for a first down. So second and 31. Again, Newman throws here on the bubble screen to the near side, and the pass is complete. Not much running room there. In fact, virtually no running room. Out to the 32-yard line, so they're going to give a yard on the play. And it brings up a 3rd and 30 from the 32-yard line. So 3rd down and 30 for the Jays at the 32. Newman in that pistol formation. Looking to throw. Throws complete here to the near side across the 35 out to the 40. Stepped out of bounds as he cut back towards the middle of the field. Stepped out of bounds at the 41-yard line. So a pickup of 9 yards on the play, but it's still well short of the first down. Out to the 42-yard line. So 4th down. And a punting situation for the Blue Jays. There's the punt away, and that's going to carry back over the head and all the way back inside and down at the 10, 11-yard line. 47-yard punt, no return. So first and 10 for the Highliner offense. And they will have it at the 9-yard line is where they're actually going to mark it. First and 10 from the 9. Jackson Thornton working at quarterback for Valley City. Kai Matson got a little bit of playing time the last time these two teams met. And at the last JV game, got a little playing time as a backup. Well, now they put it back they had it at the 9. Now they put it back at the 11-yard line. Hand off right up the middle on the carry. Here near side, Sikora. Sikora to the 40. Sikora to the 30, 45, and he's brought out of bounds down at around the 50-yard line. And the first play from scrimmage, Andrew Sikora with the carry. And there's no flags on the play all the way down into the Jamestown territory to the Jamestown 47-yard line. What's a 42-yard run on the first play from scrimmage. So a good start there for the Highliners on their first play. 1st and 10 from the 47. Brendan Anderson goes out wide to the far side of the field. You got twins to the far side. One receiver here to the near side. Thornton in the pistol from the 47. Hand off again, Sikora up the middle, and Newman will come up from behind and grab him and bring him down for a yard loss. It'll bring up 2nd down and 11. Second down play coming up here. The line of scrimmage, the 47-yard line. We'll call it 2nd down and 10. So actually they gave no gain on the play. 2nd and 10 from the 42. Here's Thornton. He wants to throw on the slant. Has Parker Almond complete. And Almond brought down to the 42-yard line from the 47 to the 42. Picks up 5 yards. And we'll bring up 3rd down and 5 from the 5-yard line. Line of scrimmage just shy of the Jamestown 41. Third and 4 for the Highliners from the 41-yard line. In the pistol, Thornton has the snap, looking to throw, far side, incomplete. Anderson, the intended receiver on that far side, incompleted pass. And it'll bring up 4th down. From the 41. So 4th down play here. From the 41, and Coach Aaron Heck gives his quarterback Thornton the play from the sideline. So a big 4th down play here for Valley City. We'll call it 4th down and 4 from the 41. Inside 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Thornton in the pistol. Gets the snap. Looking to throw on the slant. Intercepted. He threw that one right into the gut of Thomas Newman, who was in front of Parker Amon. And comes up with the interception. And so the ball will go over to Jamestown on the interception. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Jays at their own 34-yard line with 4:51 here to go in this first quarter. Line of scrimmage to 34. Newman wants to throw the lefty. Going deep, near side, incomplete. As they were going one-on-one deep here in the near side, overshot the intended receiver. And we'll bring up a 2nd down and 10. Second down and 10 coming up here for Jamestown. The line of scrimmage is the 34-yard line. And on the carry here to the near side, across the 45. Nice ankle tackle out to the 37-yard line. Parker Amon coming up with a defensive play there. That was Sarah Sletto on the carry. Actually, no, that's not Sarah. Sarah's on the varsity, not number 2 on the junior varsity. Out to the 37-yard line, though. That was a pickup of 3 yards. So it'll bring up 3rd down and 7 from the 37-yard line for Jamestown. As we approach the 4-minute mark to go here in the first quarter. And Newman again on the carry. And there's a fumble. The ball is on the turf. Brendan Anderson is going to be over there. And did Anderson come up with it? And it is Highliner football at the 29-yard line. So the fumble on the exchange. Anderson recovers at the 29-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for Valley City at the Jamestown 29 with 3:55 to go here in the first quarter. No score. Jamestown and Valley City, junior varsity football. So they come up to the line of scrimmage. Andrew Sikora standing next to quarterback Jackson Thornton. 2 receivers here to the near side. 1 receiver wide to the far side. From the 29. Handoff goes to Sikora to that far side. At the 25 to the 20 to the 15. Cuts back at the 10. And Andrew Sikora gets down inside the 10-yard line. It'll be enough for a Highliner first down as he picks up 20 yards on the carry. Sikora now with 62 yards on his 3 carries. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Highliners. 1st and goal for the Highliners from the 9-yard line. So the first down play with 3:45 to go. 1st and goal from the 9. 2 receivers here to the near side. On Anderson, the low receiver far side. Thornton in that pistol. Sikora back next to him. Turns, gives to Sikora, and nothing doing up the middle. Might have lost a yard, maybe 2. Brings up 2nd down and the goal from the 11-yard line. So 2nd and goal coming up. And the line of scrimmage is the 11-yard line. Jackson Thornton will send Anderson wide here to the near side of the field. And now comes across the backfield is Parker Amon from the 11. 2nd and goal. 2:30 remaining, no score, first quarter. Throw, near side, incomplete. Overshot Anderson. And incompleted pass brings up 3rd down and goal from the 11 with 2 minutes and 28 seconds to go in this first quarter. From the 11. 3rd down play coming up here. Thornton gets the call from the sideline. Coach Aaron Heck now brings it out to the huddle. Brandon Heck along with Cale Grable helping out on the junior varsity staff. From the 11-yard line, 3rd down and goal. Back to pass. Here's Thornton going for Parker Amon. He outjumps his man in the end zone. I think they're going to give it to him. Touchdown, Highliners. Parker Amon outjumped the defender and came down with it, even though the defender had the ball in his hand. But they always say a tie goes to the receiver. And an 11-yard touchdown. Parker Amon from Jackson Thornton. And with 2:02 to go here in the first quarter, Valley City scores first. And now the conversion coming up here for the Highliners. They'll bring him up to the line of scrimmage. Two receivers here to the near side, one to the far side. Sikora standing next to Jackson Thornton. Gets the handoff, or gets the snap. He wants to run. He's not going to go anywhere. He'll be brought down for no gain, so the run fails. And we come back up the field with 1:25 left to go in quarter number one. It's Valley City 6, Jamestown nothing. This is Highliner football from Hannah Field, live on YouTube and the Highliner Activity Network. Here's the kickoff return by Jamestown here on the near side out to the 35 and across the 35 about the 38-yard line. And it'll be 1st and 10 for Jamestown. And they'll have it out at the 33-yard line is where they will come out. With Thomas Newman, junior quarterback. In the Blue Jay varsity, coming off a tough loss to Dickinson last week, 29-24. Highliners, too, coming off a tough loss, 16-14. That was varsity games. Handoff up the middle at the 40, and Parker Amon with the tackle on the Blue Jay runner out to the 39-yard line. Gain of a yard there. And we'll bring up a second down play from the 39-yard line. Jays will send three receivers here to the near side. And now a flag in the backfield. That's going to be false start against Jamestown. So it brings up a second and now 14. It'll be back to the 34-yard line. So second and 14. From the 34. Man in motion. And now another whistle. And another flag. And another false start against the Blue Jays. So back them up 5 more to the 29. So it brings up a 2nd and 19 with the final 30 seconds. As soon as they start the clock, the officials trying to get them to the press box to start the clock. There they go. Final 30 seconds of the quarter. Valley City leading 6-0. And now Newman on the handoff up the middle here to the 30-yard line and back to the original line of scrimmage, or back to the 30. That'll be a short gain of just a yard. We'll bring up a third down here for Jamestown, and that is going to be the final play of this first quarter. So your score at the end of one quarter of play is Jamestown 6, Valley City nothing. We're Valley City 6, Jamestown nothing. We're back with more Highlander football from Hannah Field. We are live on YouTube and the Highlander Activity Network. As we get ready to start the second quarter, Valley City leading at 6-0 over the Jamestown Blue Jays. Junior varsity football. Newman back to throw, throwing deep over the middle and incomplete. I don't think his receiver exactly knew where that one was going, and threw it over the back shoulder and the wrong shoulder, kind of back behind him. Incomplete. And it'll bring up a fourth down play for Jamestown. Highliners could get good starting field position here. Kai Matson is back to receive the punt from Jamestown. Now the Highlanders will take over 1st and 10. And it'll be marked at the, well, let's see, they have it at about the 39-yard line. Well, they're going to put it down eventually. Well, 36. Back to the 36. From the 36-yard line, Highlander offense back out on the field, leading 6-0, 9:38 to go in the second quarter. Jackson Thornton in that shotgun. Back to throw, looking, now under pressure, rolling here to the near side, and he's going to have to run with it to the 35 and then drop down immediately across the 35 out to the 37-yard line. An ad lib of 7 yards by Jackson Thornton. Good coverage downfield for Jamestown. And brings up 2nd down and 3 at the, check that. That was a gain of 1. There was a gain of 1 on the play out to the 37. Was it the 36? 2nd and 9 from the 37. Two receivers to the far side, two receivers here to the near side. In that pistol formation is Jackson Thornton. Gets his snap, comes down with it, up the middle, Sikora, and stood up at the line of scrimmage and pushed back. So a pickup of 0 there for Sikora. 8 minutes and 20 seconds to go here in quarter number 2. Valley City leading at 6-0. 11-yard touchdown pass, Parker Amon from Jackson Thornton. The 2-point conversion run failed. And Valley City leading it 6-0. Thornton. High snap, looking to throw. Throws far side, has his man Anderson complete. And then Brandon Anderson is brought down immediately after a gain out to the 43-yard line. That's a pickup of 6 yards for Anderson. And we'll bring up a fourth down for Valley City. Going fourth and a long 2 yards to go. The line of scrimmage is the 44-yard line. They looked like they were going to mark it at the 43, and then they moved it up to the 44. From the 44, two receivers wide to the far side. This is 4th and 2 for the Highliners. Thornton gives to Sikora, gets away in the backfield, stays on his feet, and he's going to have the first down. Good second effort. Oh, wait, now are they going to give him the first down? They are. The judge here and the referee here on the near sideline comes running up. They mark it right at the 46. That is enough for a first down. Nice job there by Andrew Sikora. He was hitting the backfield, stayed on his feet, and was able to power his way for the first down. 1st and 10 for Jamestown. 6:25, clock ticking. We're in the second quarter. Highliners lead 6-0. Of course, these two schools will play varsity football Friday night in Jamestown. The Iron Helmet game. Both teams are going to be coming off tough losses. Jamestown lost 29-24 to Dickinson, and Valley City 16-14 to Wahpeton. From the 46-yard line. 1st down and 10. High snap. That's over the head of the quarterback Thornton, and the ball bounced around, but it bounced on him and then bounced away, and he was able to roll over and fall on it back at the 29-yard line, 30-yard line. So that is going to be a loss of 16 yards on the bad snap. It'll be 1st and 10. Or pardon me, 2nd and 26 now for Valley City at the 30-yard line. That snap went right up and over the head of Thornton, and he had to hustle back and get on it. So 2nd and 26 for Valley City from the 30-yard line. 5 minutes to go, second quarter. Highliners up 6-0. Jamestown with their freshman team out here taking on the Highliners junior varsity / freshman team. There's Sikora, nothing doing on the handoff up the middle, and he is wrapped up. He's going to lose 3 yards back to the 27-yard line. So Sikora had 62 yards in his first 3 carries. Has minus 3 yards on his last 4. So a third down play coming up here for the Highliners. 3rd and 29 from the 27-yard line. And the Highliners will send 3 receivers wide to the far side. And now back in motion on your side is Parker Almond. Jackson Thornton in that pistol. Gets the snap. Looking to throw. Going deep. Far side. And it is going to be up for grabs and knocked down. Incomplete. So it'll bring up fourth down and a punting situation here. Corbin Powell's going to come in and punt the ball away for Valley City. On a fourth down and about 29 yards to go. Three minutes, 37 seconds to go here in the second quarter. Highliners leading it 6-0. Good snap, punt is away, high wobbler. And taken at the 45, far side, 50, 45, 40, and then ridden out of bounds at about the 37-yard line. That'd be a 28-yard punt and a return of about 17 yards. It'll be 1st and 10 for Jamestown. And they'll be in Highliner territory at the 43-yard line. Or a 38-yard line, pardon me, inside the 38-yard line. With 3 minutes, 29 seconds to go. We're in the second quarter. Valley City up 6-0. Now the screen here to the near side. On a little swing pass. Almond will come up and make the play defensively for Valley City. Jaden Sewer also there on the tackle. A gain of 2 to the 36. We'll bring up 2nd down and 8 at the 36-yard line for Jamestown. 2:55, clock moving here in the second quarter. From the 36-yard line. Moving up. There was movement on the defensive line, and one of the offensive linemen reacted and took a step back. It'll be offside on Valley City. So the 5-yard penalty will take it down to the 31-yard line and bring up a 2nd down, about 2nd down and 3 from the 31. So one of the D linemen moved on that far side, and that got one of the offensive linemen to flinch, but they go encroachment on the Highliners. So it'll be a 2nd down and 3 from the 31 for Jamestown. And a flag on the play, throw far side, incomplete. But again, a flag here on the near sideline. And it's going to be false start against Jamestown. So back them up the 5 they just got on the offside. And they'll go back 5 more. So we'll go back out to the 36-yard line, which makes it a 2nd down and 8 from the 36. Well, now they mark it off. Yep, now they put it back to the 36-yard line. Second down play coming up here for Jamestown. 2 minutes, 18 seconds left to go. Quarter number 2. Valley City leading it 6-0. 11-yard touchdown pass. Parker Almond from Jackson Thornton, the lone score. From the 36. Looking to throw. Under pressure. Hunter Undum comes up with a sack back to the 38-yard line. So a loss of 2 on the sack. And now a timeout going to be called here by Jamestown. With 2:02 to go in this second quarter, 6-0 Valley City leading. It'll be 3rd down and long coming up for the Jays. This is Highliner football from Hannah Field, live on YouTube on the Highliner TV Network. Third down play here for Jamestown. There's the big defensive play coming up here for Valley City on the handoff. And Caden Elton coming up there defensively with the play back to the 43-yard line. So another 5-yard loss. And the defense, after the punt and punt return, defense coming up big here for Valley City. And now they'll send Jamestown back to punt the ball away. Now, Jamestown, they're not going to punt. They're going to go for it on 4th and long. Bubble screen to the far side. Here comes the flea flicker back to the other side on the reverse, and that's not going to work. They'll get back to the original line of scrimmage, and that'll do it. As it was a screen to the far side, the running back came back over where the receiver caught the ball. He got the flip, and it was pushed out of bounds on that far side. I think that was Elton there on the defense. And so the Highlanders will take over from the 38-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for Valley City with 1:14 to go in the second quarter. Highlanders up 6-0. At the 38, 1st down and 10 for the Highlanders. 2 receivers here to the near side. 1 to the far side. At the 38, high snap, Sikora, no. Rolling out, Thornton looking to throw it. Going deep down the near side, too high for Parker Amon, incomplete. It was a high snap, faked the handoff, and then threw downfield. And it was too high for Parker Amon. And if you're throwing too high for your 6'4" wide receiver, you're putting a little air under it. 2nd down and 10 from the 38. 1 minute, 8 seconds to go in the second quarter. Valley City leading it 6-0. Again, 11-yard touchdown pass from Thornton to Amon. With a $1:25 to go in that first quarter. Conversion was no good. And the Highlanders lead 6-0. At the 38-yard line, 2nd down and 10 for Valley City. Thornton back to throw, has time, going deep far side and incomplete. Was going deep along that far sideline for Amon and overshot him. And we'll bring up a 2nd down, 3rd down and 10 from the 38. Third and 10 for the Highlanders at their own 38-yard line with 1:03 to go with these passings. Not taking a lot of time off the clock. I'll see if on a 3rd and long, if they try to use Andrew Sikora, who's got 59 yards rushing on 7 carries so far, but on his last 4 carries has -3. And now we've got a timeout taken by Coach Heck and the Jays. 1:03 to go here in the second quarter. 6-0. Jamestown trailing Valley City. We're back with more Highlander football live from Hannah Field on the Highlander TV Network, live on YouTube. We come out of the timeout. And Valley City facing a 3rd and 10 from their own 38-yard line. Thornton, screen, far side, Amon has it. Brendan Anderson across the 40, and Anderson gets out across the 45-yard line. Good pickup, but it's still going to be short of a 1st down, gain of 7. I'll double check there on the, I said it was Brendan Anderson on the reception. But it will be 4th down and short. And actually, forget about the reception. We have a penalty on the Highliners. Back them up to the 34-yard line on the holding penalty. So instead of 4th and about 3, it'll be 3rd down and about 9 yards, 3rd and 14. 3rd down and 14 for Valley City from the 34-yard line. 35 seconds to go. Clock ticking here in the second quarter. Highliners lead it 6-0. But now facing a 3rd and long situation on their own 34-yard line. Thornton back in the pistol from the 34. Gets a snap, looking to throw, rolling out, under pressure, eludes it, starts to run, throws downfield, high and incomplete. Thornton Bentley was the intended receiver here on the near side. And that's an incompleted pass, brings up 4th down. And with 4 seconds to go, they're going to call roughing the passer against Jamestown. So instead of a 4th down in a punting situation, the Highliners will get one more play here. The personal foul roughing the passer penalty against the Jays. So Valley City will get it out to the 49-yard line and have it 1st and 10 from their own 49 with 4 seconds to go. Here in quarter number 2, Valley City leading 6-0. Coming up at halftime, we'll have about a 5-minute halftime. And then we'll get back here for the final 2 quarters of our triple header tonight. Now we've got a timeout. Nope, I guess with the penalty, they start the clock, and that is the end of the first half. So we have hit our halftime, and your score at halftime, it is Valley City 6 and Jamestown nothing. This is Valley City Highlander football live on YouTube on the Highlander Activity Network.
You have, but we've got some important ones. Thank you, love.
As we get ready to start the second half, Valley City will get the ball first, leading at 6-0. As we get ready here for the start of our second half, Valley City against Jamestown. The Jays' ninth grade team, Highliners, for the most part with ninth graders out there, though they have a smattering of 11th graders and sophomores helping out. Here's the approach, and the second half is underway. Low line drive kick, and picking it up, I got Bentley Thornton that has it at the 15 to the 20, running him across the 25 to the 30, and out close to the, well, now the scrum as they got up to the 35-yard line, and that's where the pile will stop. And it will be 1st and 10 for the Highliners. In that first half, Andrew Sikora, 7 carries, 59 yards. Jackson Thornton had 1 for 1. Had one nice run that was called back because of a penalty. And through the air, 3 for 10 passing, 23 yards with 1 interception for Jackson Thornton. So he gets the play from head coach Aaron Heck. And we'll bring the ball, or bring the play to the line and 34-yard line. 1st down and 10 from the 34. With 9:49, we're in quarter number 3. Valley City up 6-0. 2 receivers wide here to the near side. 1 split out wide to the far side of the field. From the 34. And the handoff on the jet sweep. Thornton the other way, looking for running room, and he is going to be hog-tied and brought down for a loss of a yard. Back to the 33-yard line. And we'll bring up 2nd down. So a 1-yard loss for Bentley Thornton back to the 33. Brings up 2nd down and 11. Inside 9 minutes, clock ticking. We're in quarter number 3, junior varsity / 9th grade football here from Hannah Field. On the Highline Activity Network, Thornton pitches here to the near side and running room. Bentley Thornton at the 35, gets out across the 35, still on his feet, and brought down out to the 38-yard line. That'll be a 5-yard run by Thornton. After losing 1 on the last play, takes it out to the 38-yard line, and will bring up a 3rd down and 6 for Valley City from their own 38-yard line. Glad you could be with us tonight here on the Highland Activity Network. Tomorrow, we've got volleyball, C-Squad 9th grade at 4:30, junior varsity at 5:45, varsity at 7. Valley City taking on Grand Forks Central. Coach's Corner returns Wednesday night, 6 o'clock, from the Highland Activity Center's lobby. After a 1-week hiatus, we're back here live again tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. From the 38-yard line, it is 3rd down and 6 for Valley City. Thornton, low snap, gets it around his ankles. He'll roll out, being chased, looking, throwing over the middle, incomplete. Parker Amon was the intended receiver. Hit as the ball got there and squirts free. So the incompleted pass brings up 4th down and 6 for Valley City from the 38-yard line. And then we'll have junior high volleyball coming up on Thursday. But then with the Highliners on the road on Friday. And we will be done here with our coverage this week. From the 38-yard line, Corbin Powell in to punt the ball away, high end over end kick, and taken at the 32-yard line. From the 35 to the far side. And looking for a corner, 35-40, and out to the 45-yard line. And a 30-yard punt for Corbin Powell. And a return to the 45-yard line, 13-yard return. It'll be 1st and 10 for Jamestown. At the 45. At their own 45. On that far hash. 7:31 to go. And these two teams will meet Friday night in Jamestown. Last year, Valley City winning the Iron Helmet game. 34-8. There in the handoff back on the slot back counter and running room out to the 45, from the 45 to the 45. And an up for a 10-yard pickup. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Jamestown at the Valley City 45-yard line, as they have their first venture into Highliner territory. First and 10 from the 45. Down the line option. That's an option. That's a fumble. Ball's on the ground and recovered by Jamestown all the way back to the 44-yard line. So the bad pitch and the fumble recovered by Jamestown. A 9-yard loss on the play. We'll bring up 2nd down and 19 from the 46-yard line for Jamestown. The ball marked here on the near hash. 6:15 left to go here in the third quarter. 6-0 Valley City leading. And that was your score late in the first quarter, and it's stuck. And now flag. And we're going to have a false start against the Jays. So back them up 5. So after 9-yard loss on the bad pitch, now 5 more on the penalty. Back to the 42-yard line. We'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Or pardon me, 2nd and 23 from the 42. They need to get to the Valley City 35-yard line. So 2nd and 23. Scoreboard says 2nd and 41. No, that's incorrect. From the 41-yard line. 3 receivers wide to the far side. 1 here to the near side. Looking to throw. Pressure. Pocket collapses. Now he'll start to run and be drugged down. Ooh, could have been a late hit, as Amon rolls him out of bounds at about the 50-yard line after he grabbed the handful of jersey. So with 5 minutes and 38 seconds to go, that carry will be out to the 30 or to the 49-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 7 yards on that scramble. And we'll bring up a 3rd down situation for Jamestown. 3rd and 16 from the 49-yard line. Three receivers to the far side. 2 receivers here to the near side from the 49. Shotgun, pass, looking, throwing, complete to the 40. Ooh, 35. That could have been a high tackle, or not so much a horse collar, but a high tackle there. But it was a tackle by Kenneth Mitchell II. Came up with a really dangerous tackle up around the neck area, but it is a pickup down to the 34-yard line. And that's a nice pitch and catch. And a gain of 19 yards on the play. Will be a 1st and 10 for Jamestown from the Valley City 34-yard line. 3 receivers wide here to the near side. 1 receiver split wide to the far side. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Valley City up 6-0. Here's a snap. Bubble screen near side, complete. At the 35 to the 30. And then escorted out of bounds here by Brennan Anderson on the near side. Brings up 2nd down. Now Anderson staying down. He was going to try to get helped up, and now he's up on his own power. It's down to the 24. it is enough for first down, so they do give him the 10 yards and a first down. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Jamestown at the Valley City 24-yard line. Here in the third quarter, 4:51 to go. Looking to throw. Throwing over the middle. Pass complete at the 15 to the 10 and down close to the 11-yard line. And that's going to bring up first down and goal to goal for the Jays. It'll be marked at about the 7-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Jamestown. 1st and goal from the 7. On the carry, on the jet sweep to the 5 and in for the touchdown. So the 7-yard touchdown run. And we are tied at 6. And the clock ticking here with the 4 minutes to go. They'll stop it after the conversion. Now they do stop it with 3:56 remaining. And now the conversion here for the Jays. And they are going to run it. Looks like a wing T formation in the backfield. And it is not going to happen. Corbin Powell is going to come up defensively, and the run fails. So we come back up the field with 3:56 left to go here in the third quarter. It is 6-6, Jamestown and Valley City. This is Highliner Football, live from Hannah Field on the Highliner Activity Network, live on YouTube. So a nice drive there by the Jays with completions of 19, 10, and 27 yards, and then the 2-yard touchdown run. And Jamestown missing the 2-point conversion. We are tied at 6 with 3:56 to go here in the third quarter. Our third game for you here tonight from Hannah Field. Junior high football earlier. Valley City against Lisbon in a couple of games. Here's the kickoff on the far side, and that's going to go out of bounds. And we'll see what Coach Heck wants to do. He's going to say, we'll take it at the 35, and looks like that is what the plan's going to be. So 1st and 10 for Valley City from the 35-yard line. The first game, Lisbon and Valley City, was won by Lisbon 20-0. And Lisbon took the second game 32-14. And again, that was 7th and 8th grade for Valley City and 8th and 9th grade for Lisbon. And here we've got junior varsity for Valley City, 9th grade for Jamestown. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Highliners from the 35-yard line. 3:56 to go here in quarter number 3. Valley City and Jamestown tied at 6. Jackson Thornton in the shotgun, in the pistol formation. As his man, that was Jack Leroot in motion, gives out to Corbin Powell on the far side. Powell stays on his feet. Nearly brought down at he crossed the 35-yard line. Did step out of bounds at about the 37. So a gain of a couple yards for Corbin Powell. So again, since he'll play some varsity, he'll on Friday night, get a couple of quarters here in this JV game. He has been punting for Valley City, and I'll get a chance to run the ball. Gain of 2 brings up 2nd down and 8 for the Highliners at their own 37-yard line. Powell again, the lone setback. Anderson and Amon wide here to the near side. Leroot split it wide to the far side. Jackson Thornton has Corbin Powell standing right next to him to his left. From the 37, Powell gets the handoff, goes up the middle, cuts back across the 40, and Corbin out to the 41-yard line. He'll pick up 4 yards on that carry. That'll bring up 3rd down and 4 for Valley City. The line of scrimmage, their own 41-yard line. 2 minutes and 30 seconds to go in this 3rd quarter. Valley City and Jamestown tied at 6. Receiver wide, Jack Leroux to the far side of the field. Amon and Anderson here to the near side for the Highliners. Corbin Powell standing next to Thornton from the 41. Powell gets the handoff right up the middle. Corbin hit at the point of attack. He'll get out to the 44, and it's going to be about a yard short of a 1st down, so it brings up 4th and 1 for Valley City. After that 3-yard pickup. 4th and 1 for the Highliners at their own 44-yard line. They'll come up to the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers here to the near side, 1 split up wide to the right. Wide to the far side of the field. From the 34, handoff again, 44, handoff again to Powell on 4th down and 1, and he is going to be dropped for a loss. And that loss is going to be back to the 42-yard line. It's going to be loss of 2 yards. So the ball will go over on downs to Jamestown. 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. 1:17 to go in the 3rd quarter. Game tied 6-6. So 6-6 is your score. Here's the snap, rolling here to the near side, looking to throw. 1st down from the 43, complete at the 30, inside the 30, down to the 27-yard line. Elston on the tackle there for Valley City. That's going to be a pickup down to the 28-yard line. 1st down pickup for Jamestown, down to the 28-yard line. A gain of 14 on the play. So a 1st and 10 for the Jays at the Highliner 28-yard line. Final 30 seconds of the 3rd quarter. Snap, back to pass, looking over the middle, and complete at the 20. 8-yard pickup brings up 2nd down and 2. And that'll probably be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Nope, quick timeout going to be taken there. And a timeout taken by Jamestown with 9 seconds to go. We have actually an injury. We have a Highliner injury right now. And so it will be an injury timeout for Valley City with 9 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. Jamestown faces 2nd down and 2 from the Highliner 20-yard line. We'll step aside. We'll be back with more. This is Highliner football from Hannah Field, live on YouTube on the Highliner Activity Network. And they ran the last few seconds during that injury timeout to Brendan Anderson. They ran the last few seconds out of the third quarter. So we are heading into the fourth quarter with the game tied 6-6. Jamestown with a 2nd and 2 from the Highliner 20-yard line. And in motion, looking to throw again. 2nd down and 2, throwing over the middle, incomplete. That might have been 6, and he might have been thinking that before he had the ball. Right through his hands, incomplete. It'll bring up a 3rd and 2 from the 20-yard line. That stops a streak of 6 straight completions. So a 3rd and 2 from the 20. Yeah, they are on the far hash mark. They come up to the line of scrimmage, 2 receivers to the far side. 2 receivers here to the near side. Now they go man in motion, handoff. On the carry and nothing. Lost a yard or 2. Greshik coming up with a tackle there for Valley City. That was Jackson Greshik. A loss of a yard. And we'll bring up a 4th down and 3 now for Jamestown from the 21-yard line. As we're in the fourth quarter, 9.5 minutes to go. Game tied 6-6. Jamestown got the ball over on downs, had a couple of nice plays, got down to the 20. And now an incompletion and a loss on a carry brings up a 4th and 3 from the 21. On the carry, direct snap. Running back's got it to the 15, to the 10, to the 5, and for the touchdown. From 21 yards out. And just like that, the Jays will take the lead with 9:03 left to go. 2nd touchdown of the game. And now they'll go for their conversion. And we have running clock. Clock continues to run unless the officials stop it, and now they are going to stop it. And they haven't, the official's waving his arms, but they haven't stopped the clock yet. But he was waving his arms. I think they are going to stop it with the change of possession. Here's the conversion. Rolling out, looking, throwing, and it is incomplete. So with 8 minutes and 23 seconds to go, here in quarter number 4, it is now a 12-6 lead for Jamestown. So the Highliners trailing. That was a nice drive again after they got the ball over on downs by the Jays. Couple of nice passes. Then they went forward on 4th and 2 from the 21. And went the direct snap to the tailback. And he takes it in from 21 yards out. So now Valley City will get the ball back here. And I believe they still have all 3 of their timeouts. And 8:23 to go here in the fourth quarter. So here we go on the kickoff. And it's a short kick and picked up by Thornton at the 27. Here comes Bentley across the 30, and Thornton will get out across the 35. And as he keeps that pile going out to the 39-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10. And let's see where they're going to mark it at the 39-yard line. 1st and 10. First and 10 for the Highlanders from the 39-yard line. Jackson Thornton looking to throw. Now rolls. Here's to the near side. Looking. Now he'll step out, keep a run to the 45, to the 50, and steps out of bounds at the 50. And I don't see any flags on the play, so the nice ad lib there by Jackson Thornton takes it to the Jamestown 48-yard line. First and 10 for Valley City at the Jamestown 48. That was in a 13-yard ad lib there for Jackson Thornton. Jackson the throw over the middle, and it is intercepted. He throws over the middle, and the pass is picked off. That is his second interception tonight for Thornton. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Blue Jays off that pick. And they'll have it at their own 37-yard line with 7:18 to go. So 1st and 10 for the Jays from the 38. And flag on the play, so this one's going to be called back. As they're going to go false start against Jamestown. Or are they going to decline it? They'll decline the penalty and take the loss back to the 35. So they'll take the 2-yard loss and make it a second. I think they declined the penalty. They did. So a 2-yard loss. From the 35-yard line, 2nd down and 12. Jamestown at the 35. And now looking to throw, and under pressure, and now he got out of it. Nino made a nice move, got out of a sack, and he got up across the, maybe back to the original line of scrimmage. Nino looked like he was going to be downed for a long loss and stayed on his feet and was able to take it out across the 35. Out to the 38-yard line, so actually that's a +1. So after the loss of 2, Nino with a 3-yard pickup. Matt Stockert, of course, the head hockey coach for Jamestown, the freshman coach here. And he's got a lot of weapons to use. 3 receivers wide here on the near side of the field. Nino throws, picked off, Corbin Powell. Powell with the interception, And then he is brought down. Oh, stayed on his feet. Looked like he was going to be brought down and then stayed on his feet and takes it to the 32-yard line. So that is the first interception for Neenah. And it'll be 1st and 10 for Valley City. Trailing 12-6, the Highliners will have it at the 32. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Highliners at the 32. We have 5:53 to go in this fourth quarter. From the 32-yard line, Thornton, 2 receivers far side, 1 here to the near side. Corbin Powell, the lone setback, standing to his left. Gets the snap. Powell on the carry, up the middle of the 30, and Powell will take it down to the 27-yard line. So Corbin Powell picks up 5 yards, 5, maybe 6 on the carry. Brings up 2nd down from the 27-yard line. With 5:26 to go here in the fourth quarter. They come up to the line of scrimmage. Learud and Amon split wide to the far side. Bentley Thornton Y here to the near side. Powell standing next to Jackson Thornton. The line of scrimmage, the 27-yard line. 2nd down coming up, 2nd and 5 for the Highliners. Thornton now wants to throw. He's being pressured, and Neenah is going to lose them as he lost the ball. Neenah sacks him. The ball came free, but Valley City was able to fall on it as I think coming up there was Boston Larson that saved the day, one of the offensive linemen, as he was able to come up and recover the fumble. So the loss back to the 38-yard line brings up a 3rd down and about 16 now for Valley City from the 38-yard line with 4:25 clock on the move here in quarter number 4. 12-6, Jamestown leading. Aiden Scari with a couple of touchdown runs for Jamestown. My thanks to my friend Bill Nelson, the head varsity coach, helped me with numbers here. As I'm telling him who's making the play, and he's letting me know what their name is. Oh, I love you, Bill. Here's a pass on the near side, incomplete. And that is incomplete, a little bit too high for the intended receiver. And that was Jack Learud, the intended receiver. So it'll bring up a 4th down play for Valley City with 3:55 remaining. It'll be 4th down. And again, the ball at the 38-yard line. We'll call 4th and about 16 for the Highliners. They need to get to the Jamestown 22. Of course, his drive started with an interception by Corbin Powell. Second pick, or the first pick of the night by Neenah. Really the first mistake that he'd made most of the night. As he has hit 8 of 12 passes for 80 yards. So from the 38-yard line, 4th down play coming up for the Highliners. Dieterle to the far side. He's got twins. It's Dieterle is in the slot. Bentley Thornton a wide out. 2 receivers here to the near side. In Learud and Amon. And back to pass. Jackson Thornton going deep. He's got a man. Incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points there in the on that far sideline. Bentley Thornton had his man beaten by about a half a step. I think that was Scari. That was the defensive back on that far side, and it's incomplete. And the ball will go over to Jamestown on downs. And the Jays will take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line with 3 minutes and 50 seconds remaining here in this fourth quarter. Jays on top 12-6. From the 38, so the Jays dodge a bullet, turn the ball over for the first time. And on the interception, from the 38. Nina wants to throw. Dumps far side, complete. And on the tackle there for the Highliners was Jack Leroot on the short pickup. Out across the, that's going to be a loss of a yard to the 37-yard line. Brings up second down and 11 for Jamestown from their own 37-yard line. 3:15, clock ticking here in the fourth quarter. Jays up 12-6. We've seen a lot of the Jamestown Valley City matchups here this year, recently with Thunder football. Now this ninth grade versus junior varsity. Here's Nina, wants to throw under pressure from Hunter Undum. Gets away, the left-hander. He's got Scary downfield, but he's not going to get a pass off as Corbin Powell caught him from behind and brought him down at the 30-yard line. That's going to be a loss back to the 30. Boy, if he had a chance, he had Scary deep down the field and wide open, but just didn't get a chance to get the pass off as Powell caught him from behind. A loss back to the 30-yard line. That'll be a 7-yard loss. And we'll bring up third down and a lot. We'll call 3rd and 18 from the 30-yard line for Jamestown. Back to pass, looking, pressure, throwing over the middle, tipped, incomplete, went through the hands of Powell and fell to the ground, incomplete. And so it's now 4th down for the Jays. Line of scrimmage, their own 30-yard line with 2:07 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Each team has their full allotment of timeouts. And so now they will punt the ball away. Good snap. And the ball booted by Heminger and is grabbed at the 40-yard line by Kai Matson, and he is going to be brought down immediately. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Valley City at their own 40-yard line with 2:05 to go here in the fourth quarter. The Highliners and the Jays, part 1. Part 2 coming up Friday night in Jamestown. Both teams coming off tough one-score losses last Friday night. From the 40-yard line, the Iron Helmet game. Highliners will have 2 receivers wide here to the near side. They'll send 2 wide to the far side of the field. Corbin Powell, the lone setback, standing next to Jackson Thornton from the 40. On a 1st down and 10, Thornton to throw. Here comes pressure, throwing deep, far side, and it is going to be intercepted. One-armed interception. That is Aiden Scary on the pick. Scary will be upended at the 37-yard line. Big-time interception there by Scary. Now here comes a flag flying in late. So we're going to have maybe some extracurricular or a personal foul going to be called here. A deep ball looking for Bentley Thornton again. Underthrew him just a little bit, but a great one-handed interception by Aiden Scary. And it returns it all the way back to the 37-yard line. And now we'll see what the late flag was thrown here on the near sideline right by the Highliner bench. And it will be against, looks like it's going to be against Jamestown. Or are they waving the flag off? Looks like they are saying no penalty. Or no, here's our call from Brian Yanish, our official personal foul against Jamestown. So the penalty, it must have been after the interception, and it was. So Jamestown will maintain possession, and the 15-yard walk-off will take it down to about the 22-yard line. So it'll be 1st down and 10 for the Jays from their own 22-yard line with 1:53 to go here in the fourth quarter. Jamestown leading this one 12-6. So 1st and 10 from the 22. Handoff, Heminger here to the near side, and Heminger gets out across the 25 out to about the 27-yard line. Jaden Suhr on the tackle. Highliners will take a timeout after that 7-yard pickup. And we'll bring up a 2nd and 3. That is the first timeout called by Valley City. The ground game hasn't done much here for Valley City, except for the 21-yard touchdown for Jamestown, except for the 21-yard touchdown run by Scary. He's had 3 carries for 31 yards, and a couple of sacks, and a bad snap that resulted in Nenau trying to run for his life. And they lost 21 yards on that play. He has 29 yards, minus 29 on 6 carries. And Heminger with 9 carries for 12 yards. Through the air, the Blue Jays have 79 yards passing. 9 for 14 for 79 yards by Nenau. So from the 29-yard line, 2nd down and 2 here for Jamestown on the near hash. 1:47 to go. Heminger gets the handoff. He's brought down for a loss back to the 26, maybe 27. Boston Larson, Parker Amon, all there defensively. And the last Highliner getting off the turf is Andrew Sikora. So loss of 2 back to the 27. We'll bring up a 3rd and 4. Valley City takes their 2nd timeout. So they have 1 remaining by my count with 1:42 to go here in the 4th quarter. Again, earlier tonight, Valley City, the 7th and 8th graders, played Lisbon. A team made up of mostly 8th and 9th graders, though they had a few 7th graders tossed in, but it was a 20-0 game in the first game of the junior high matchup. Lisbon winning that one. Second game, 32-14. Lisbon winning that one. And here our 3rd game of our triple header tonight here on the Highlander Activity Network. Jamestown and Valley City. This is the 9th grade unit for Jamestown. Valley City with their junior varsity. Right now the Jays leading it 12-6 with 1:42 to go. A 3rd down and 4 from the 27-yard line. Movement on the line. There goes the flag, and Dr. Undum is going to be called for the offside, and that 5-yard penalty is going to give Jamestown the first down by penalty out to the 32-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Jamestown at the 32-yard line. Coach Aaron Heck, none too pleased with that. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line for Jamestown. 3 receivers here on the near side. Nenau sends Scary in motion. He gets the handoff. Aiden Scary to the far side at the 30. Cuts the corner, upended across the 30, out to about the 34. And Valley City will take their final timeout. It's only a 2-yard pickup for Scary. So it'll be a 2nd down and 8 from the 34-yard line. 1:33 to go. Again, Valley City got an 11-yard touchdown pass. Parker Amon from Jackson Thornton with 1:25 to go in the first quarter, making it 6-0. And then in the 3rd quarter, Aiden Scary with a 7-yard touchdown run. The 2-point conversion failed. And with 3:56 to go in the 3rd quarter, we were tied at 6. And then it was a 21-yard touchdown run on a 4th and 2 by Scary. And the 2-point conversion pass that was incomplete. And that came with 8:23 to go here in the 4th quarter. And that's where we stand. The Blue Jays leading it 12-6 with 1:33 remaining. Highliners now out of timeouts. Jamestown with the 2nd down and 10. Handoff, Heminger, no. Stood up at the line by Sikora and dropped. That's going to be a loss back to the 30-yard line. It'll bring up 3rd down. And third, and we'll call it 12 from the 30-yard line. 3rd and 12 for Jamestown. And, of course, with no play clock per se here in this in JV game, like they don't have the play clock going, but officials are kind of keeping an eye on things. I think Jamestown, I think they could probably go one more play. Well, obviously, if they get a first down, it's over. And they're going to hand off. No, it's going to be kept. Nenow will keep it. He'll be brought down by Sikora again. And that's going to be a loss of a yard back to the 29-yard line. I really don't know if they need to snap it again. With 30 seconds to go, officials are holding the ball. They haven't even put it down. And it's 4th down. But that is going to do it as they can let the clock run out. So the Jamestown Blue Jays in this game between the Jamestown Frenchmen and the junior varsity of Valley City, the first of 2 between these 2 schools coming up this week. Your final score, it is going to be Jamestown 12 and Valley City 6. We're back with the post game. This is Highlander football from Hannah Field, live on YouTube and the Highlander Activity Network. Back here at Hannah Field, Valley City winning it tonight, or Jamestown, winning it tonight by a final of 12-6. 90 total yards of offense for Jamestown tonight. And Valley City, they had 73, 77, 90, 113 for Valley City. And total yards, 90 on the ground and 23 through the air. Leading the way for the Blue Jays on the ground, Aiden Scari, 4 carries, 33 yards, 2 touchdowns. And through the air, Nenow was 9 of 14 for 79 yards through the air. Joseph, 4 catches for 38, and Walters had 2 catches for 41 yards. For Valley City, Andrew Sikora, 7 carries for 59 yards to lead the way on offense. And through the air, Jackson Thornton, he hit on 3 of 13 passes for 23 yards. Did have the 1 touchdown. Parker Amon caught 2 passes for 17 yards and the 1 score, and 1 for 6 by Brennan Amon. So again, we've got coming up tomorrow, Highlander volleyball, Valley City taking on Grand Forks Central, and that will be a 4:30 start time for the C Squad and 9th graders, 5:45 for the junior varsity, and the varsity at 7 o'clock tomorrow night from the Hack, the Highlanders and Grand Forks Central in high school volleyball here on the Highland Activity Network. Again, my thanks to Brian Krewald, our cameraman and technical director tonight, and of course you, our viewers, joining us here tonight on YouTube. We appreciate you watching and joining us here on the Highlander Activity Network. Again, final scores tonight, 14-0 or 20-0 Lisbon over Valley City, and then 32-14 Lisbon in the second game over Valley City, and then one just completed, Jamestown 12-6 winners over the Highlanders. Until next time, Paul McDonald say thanks for joining us, and so long from Hannah Field.